find a way to believe that it's all true, knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried. Still I'd look to find a reason to believe. If I gave you time to change my mind, I'd find a way to leave the past behind, knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried. Still I'd look to find a reason to believe. Someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody else. Someone like you makes it easy to give, never thinking of myself. If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true, knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried. Still I'd look to find a reason to believe. Someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody else. Someone like you makes it easy to give, never thinking of myself. But if I gave you time to change my mind, I'd find a way to leave the past behind, knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried. And still I'd look to find a reason to believe. I'd look to find a reason to believe. Give me hope to find a reason to believe. I could hide 'neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but 6 rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaving razor's cold and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what does it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Now you once thought of me as a white knight on a steed, but now you know how happy life can be. So our good times start and end without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Sending flowers to your apartment. You said you aren't at home much anymore. I stopped dropping by without an appointment, 'cause I'd hear laughter coming through your door. Sometimes late at night you'll still call me, just before you close your eyes to sleep. You make me vow to try and stop by sometime, but baby, that's a promise I can't keep. I love you too much to ever start liking you, so let's just let the story kinda end. I love you too much to ever start liking you, so don't expect me to be your friend. I don't walk down through the village or other places that we used to go to all the time. I'm trying to erase you from my memory, 'cause thinking of you jumbles up my mind. I love you too much to ever start liking you, so let's just let the story kinda end. I love you too much to ever start liking you, so don't expect me to be your friend. You always act so happy when I see you. Smile that way, you take my hand and then introduce me to your latest lover. That's when I feel the walls start crashing in. I love you too much to ever start liking you, so let's just let the story kinda end. I love you too much to ever start liking you, so don't expect me to be your friend. Since we both were kids, I recall the silly things we did. She would want to ride upon my back to keep from stepping on a crack. I didn't think of it back then, but even when she did not win, she was happy just to play. Stony liked to live out every day. Stony, happy all the time. Stony, life is summertime. The joy you find in living every day. Seems that Stoney always would. We'd walk for hours in the sand. She would always try and hold my hand. Stoney, happy all the time. Stoney, life is summertime. The joy you find in living every day. Stoney, how I love your simple way. I don't recollect the time I fell in love with this old friend of mine. Oh, when I first saw in her eyes what she tried so not to hide. Stoney, happy all the time. Stoney, life is summertime. The joy you find in living every day. Stoney, how I love your simple way. Stoney, happy all the time. Stoney, life is summertime. The joy you find in living every day. Stoney, how I love your simple ways. Stoney, happy all the time. I've seen a lot of things change in many ways since I was a boy back in the rock and roll days. Back when a bus was a six-pack of cold beer. Marciano, he was champ. The band all played through one amp. And the biggest thing was getting rubber in second gear. I love the rock and roll days, and I love all the good old ways we used to do things in our crowd. I love the rock and roll days, and I love all the good old ways we used to do the same things that we do now. The only pigs were the bad wolf's friends, and going to the outdoor movie was something neat. Messing around then was not big, and that's the one thing I did not dig. I was lucky to get as far as the back seat. Good old ways we used to do things in our crowd. I love the rock and roll days, and I love all the good old ways we used to do the same things we do now. I love the rock and roll days, good old ways we do now. Well, I love the rock and roll days, and I love all the good old ways we used to do things in our crowd. I love the rock and roll days, and I love all the good old ways we used to do the same things that we do now. You've been around for a long, long time. I've seen you here before. You'll meet some guy who really turns you on and sneak out of the side door. You'll never look my way, I know. I ain't much to look at, but one of these nights you're going home with me. I'm gonna see to that. Well, I'm just waiting out my time, standing at the end of the line. I got a lot of love and I'm saving inside for you. Yeah, I'm just waiting out my time, standing at the end of the line. But you're gonna know that you're in love when I get through loving you. You look right at me and smile one time just last week. And what one look from you did to me, it kept me in my seat. But you picked another guy to entertain you that night, and I was left to entertain myself, so I got into a fight. While I was just waiting out my time, standing at the end of the line. I got a lot of love and I'm saving it inside for you. Yeah, I'm just waiting out my time, standing at the end of the line. But you gonna know that you've been loved when I get through loving you. Yeah, I'm just waiting out my time, standing at the end of the line. I got a lot of love and I'm saving it inside for you. Yeah, I'm just waiting out my time, standing at the end of the line. But you gonna know that you're in love when I get through loving you. I wore the clothes you like. You said they gave me that look. I even tried to like the food I know you like to cook. I parted my hair on the left, I carried your arm on the right. I slept late in morning, and I stayed out late at night. I can't give any more of my soul away, and still look myself in the mirror every day. I can't change any more of what makes me be myself, and still have enough left not to be somebody else. I'm not demanding as a man, just asking you to love me for what I am. Tried hard not to say the things you don't like to hear, and when to you it was apropos, I nibbled on your ear. I opened the door up for you, I kept my big mouth shut. Well, I've been going down while you've been going up. I can't give any more of my soul away, and still look myself in the mirror every day. I can't change any more of what makes me be myself, and still have enough left not to be somebody else. I'm not demanding as a man, just asking you, love me for what I am. No, I can't give any more of my soul away, and still look myself in the mirror every day. I can't change any more of what makes me be myself, and still have enough left not to be somebody else. I'm not demanding as a man, just asking you, love me for what I am. Love me for what I am. For what I am. When I saw you standing there, I about fell out my chair. And when you moved your mouth to speak, I felt the blood go to my feet. Now it took time for me to know what you tried so not to show. There's something in my soul just cried. I see the want in your blue eyes. Baby, I'd love you to want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you love me to want you the way that I want to, if you'd only let it be. You told yourself years ago you'd never let your feelings show. The obligation that you made for the title that they gave. Baby, I love you and want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you love me and want you the way that I want to, if you'd only let me. Now it took time for me to know what you tried so not to show. But something in my soul just cries. I see the want in your blue eyes. Baby, I love you and want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you love me and want you the way that I want to, if you'd only let it be. Oh, oh baby, I love you and want me the way that I want you, the way that it should be. Baby, you love me and want you the way that I want to, if you only let it be. She knows when I'm lonesome, she cries when I'm sad. She's up in the good times, she's down in the bad. Whenever I'm discouraged, she knows just what to do. But girl, she doesn't know about you. I can tell her my trouble, she makes them all seem right. I can make up excuses not to hold her at night. We can talk of tomorrow, I'll tell her things that I want to do. But girl, how can I tell her about you? Tell her about you. Girl, please tell me what to do. Everything seems right whenever I'm with you. So girl, won't you tell me how to tell her about you? Tell her I don't miss her whenever How can I say it's you I think of every single night and day? But when is it easy telling someone we're through? Oh, girl, help me tell her about you. How can I tell her about you? Girl, please tell me what to do. Everything seems right whenever I'm with you. So girl, won't you tell me how to tell her about you? Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure, or just a moment's pleasure? Can I believe the magic of your sign? Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight with words unspoken, is but a song we sing. Fear's the way we die. You can make the mountains ring or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing, you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Love is but a song we sing. Fear's the way we die. You can make the mountains ring or make the angels cry. Just one key unlocks them both. It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now, right now. joys of this world, all for the love of a girl. Life was a song, but now you've gone and left me. Tell me, where did I go wrong? And it's all for the love of a dear little girl, all for the love that sets my life in a world. I'm a man who gave his life and the joys of this world, all for the love of a girl, all for the love of a girl. Shelter of your eyes, I have finally learned my song. It took so long to realize I just can't make it all alone. Words are only what they say, but this feeling isn't wrong. And I'm so glad I found my way. It's good to be where I belong. And I'm gonna stay right here, 'cause I'm in rhythm with your mind. Tune out the world and rest my head in the shelter of your eyes. In the shelter of your eyes, I have finally learned my song. I'm so glad I found my way. It's good to be where I belong. And I'm gonna stay right here, 'cause I'm in rhythm with your mind. Tune out the world and rest my head in the shelter of your eyes. In the shelter of your eyes. Black boy in Chicago, playing in the street. Not enough to wear, not near enough to eat. But don't you know he saw it on that July afternoon. Saw men named Armstrong walk upon the moon. Young girl in Calcutta, barely 8 years old. The flies that swarm the marketplace will see she don't grow old. But don't you know she heard it getting dirty, the wind is getting bad. War and hate are killing off the only earth we have. But the whole world stopped to watch it on that July afternoon. Watched a man named Armstrong walk upon the moon. And I wonder if a long time ago, somewhere in the universe, they watched a man named Adam walk upon the earth.
Does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore. Why do the birds go on singing? Why do the stars glow above? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when I lost your love. I wake up in the morning and I wonder why everything's the same as it was. I can't understand, no I can't understand how life goes on the way it does. Why does my heart go on beating? Why do these eyes of mine cry? Don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said goodbye. It's the end of the world. It ended when you said goodbye.
Remember to this day the bright red Georgia clay, and how it stuck to the tide after the summer rain. Willpower made that old car go. A woman's mind told me that's so. Oh, how I wish we were back on the road again.
stately into big LA. The lights of the city put settling down in my brain. Though it's only been a month or so, that old car's bugging us to go. We gotta get away and get back on the road again. Me and you and a dog named Blue, traveling and living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Blue, how I love being a free man. Me and you and a dog named Blue, traveling and living off the land. Me and you and a dog named Blue, how I love being a free man. Me and you and a dog named Blue, traveling and living off. Where the butterflies go when it rains, who goes around and tucks in the trains? What makes a teddy bear like to sleep? Why do we all make promises we can't keep? Where the puppy dogs go when they're sad, and what the elephants say when they're mad? Who do you tell if you don't have a friend? Why do we open our mouth or stick a foot in? These are the things that bother me. Not a lot of things across some sea. I don't even have a master plan. I guess that I am just a simple man. Tell me where the robins sleep on the road, and how can a little lamb carry that load? Why write words that we have to erase? Why does everyone have more than one face? These are the things that bother me. Not a lot of things across some sea. I don't even have a master plan. I guess that I am just a simple man. A simple man. I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one. If you must cling to someone now and forever, let it be me. Each time we meet, love, I find complete love. what would life be? So never leave me lonely. Tell me you'll love me only, and that you'll always let it be me.
Each time we meet, love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be?
So never leave me lonely. Tell me you'll love me only, and that you'll always let it be me, and that you'll always let it be me. Lying there beside me, with your head resting on my arm, your body feels so warm, and your hair smells like a Sunday morning. I feel you moving closer, and I know what you're gonna say, but girl, there's just no way I'll ever like what you'll be saying. Don't tell me goodnight, it makes me feel so empty inside. And if only I could, I wouldn't sleep at all. Don't tell me goodnight, just let me drift off slowly away and dream. You reach out and you touch me, just to let me know you're there, and I can feel your hair, and somehow I don't feel like sleeping. Don't tell me goodnight, it makes me feel so empty inside. And if only I could, I wouldn't sleep at all. Don't tell me goodnight, just let me drift off slowly away and dream. Don't tell
questioning your motives for all the silly things you've done. Now you're coming round, putting yourself down, telling me I always was the one. It sure took a long time to miss me, a long time for you to come around, a long time to find what was wrong. Sure took a long, long time. Magic that we had together seems so much stronger than before. What did I learn to make the love return? Oh girl, I've got to learn some more. It sure took a long time to miss me, a long time for you to come around, a long time to find what was wrong. Sure took a long, long time. It took a long, long time. It took a long, long time. They started flowing, and passion started growing like years ago. The wine made my mind crazy, but now I'm not so hazy. I gotta go, I gotta go. For the love we made today, it was just a foolish way to try to bring back yesterday. There ain't no way. Yeah, the love we made today, it was just a foolish way to try to bring back yesterday. There ain't no way. Dirty rain is falling, and in my mind it's calling me away. I'm staring at the ceiling, I can't let that feeling make me stay. Oh no, I just can't stay. Yeah, the love we made today, it was just a foolish way to try to bring back yesterday. There ain't no way. Yeah, the 6'4". He fights with missiles and with spears. He's all of 31 and he's only 17. He's been a soldier through 1,000 years. He's a Catholic, a Hindu, an atheist, a Jain, a Buddhist, a Baptist, and a Jew. And he knows he shouldn't kill, and he knows he always will. Kill for me, my friend, and me for you. And he's fighting for democracy, he's fighting for the Reds. He says it's for the peace of all. He's the one who must decide who's to live and who's to die, and he never sees the writing on the wall. But without him, how could Hitler have condemned them at Dachau? Without him, Caesar would have stood alone. He's the one who gives his body as a weapon of the war, and without him all this killing can't go on. He's the universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away no more. They come from him and you and me. And brothers, can't you see, this is not the way we put an end to war. He's a Catholic, a Hindu, an atheist, a Jain, a Buddhist, a Baptist, and a Jew. And he knows he shouldn't kill, but he knows he always will. Kill for me, my friend, and me for you. He's the universal soldier, and he really is to blame. His orders come from far away no more. They come from him and you and me. And brothers, can't you see, this is not the way we put an end to war. Telephone rings, somebody says, baby, what you doing? I've been wondering where you've been. Now and then I think about you and me. There's no use fighting about things we can't recover, 'cause it don't matter, girl, at all. Just come on home and baby, we'll laugh and sing, and we'll make love and let the telephone ring. Ring, ring, doorbell ring, baby, come on in. I got the Allman Brothers on the stereo. I'm glad you came around. I've been feeling down, talking to Tony and Mario. You know they make good conversation, but girl, that ain't no consolation. 'Cause I got love, and baby, I'll give you some. And if somebody comes